no com, so of course they can't make this game easy for us casting with the personnel that have similar names.
Oh no, no, never shall they do such niceties. They will never pamper to our whiny ways of being casters. Yeah, just casters. We don't care what you think because we play the game and you guys have no idea what you're talking about. And you know that's kind of how the life rolls as a caster, I believe. So.
All right, I think I've got my L button pressed. I'm good to go. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I gotta press my L button too. Oh, so good. It's even if you had yours pressed or not depressed, it would be mine that would control the time because, as the host of this lovely party, I control the god of time itself in this replay, aka spectating demo, whatever you would like to call it. So here we go into the next game. Over on the left side, we're gonna have Kerplop on the Bacchus in the support role. Nishkanaz Nis on the Jablanc in the ADC role. Sir White Goodman, who often plays support, is going to be playing mid as the Agni. It's going to be really hot to watch. Viz Gatus going to be on the Bakasura in the solo lane. And Cruel Hand will smite you out with his jungle tactics as he is going to be in the jungle.
Then we got over on the right-hand side, we have Panda Turtle will be playing Kali in the jungle. We have Jithins on Athena support. Demo XP, who we've seen in the ADC role, will be playing Artemis. Deno Com, the Poseidon mid laner. And Wesley Rose will be reprising his solo lane tactics on the Bologna.
He's going to be taking that Bologna and, like, silencing people. I mean, disarming people. Because...
So apparently, Smite did not like the fact that I just unplugged all my headsets and did everything, so now I got no spectator sound. So I will be casting this game without any audio.
That's why I told you to restart Smite!
I know I completely forgot to do that, but it's okay.
You're so good.
It's alright. Who needs sound to spectate?
Exactly.
Cast. We're good.
I mean, all you're doing is watching them. It doesn't really matter what they say, because they don't say anything! So, pretty standard meta start here at the beginning. We're gonna be, you know... getting move speeds, getting blue buffs, going on to lanes, getting red buffs. I want to see who gets in the mid lane first. It's going to be Poseidon. He cleared that out pretty quick. Agni going to be lagging a little bit behind. So it's going to make it actually pretty difficult for him to clear the wave. Poseidon's going to put the pool down, and that's going to clear out most of the wave pretty quick. And Agni's going to probably just wait a second, wait for Poseidon to clear that out, and then he's going to backwards dash, possibly run up towards the wave, and then go pew like that.
Red team taking the advantage on the right-hand side as well in the solo lane as they're able to get the lane first. Wesley Rose using that bludgeon to perfect effectiveness. Oh, Bakasura has to leap out of there as he almost got first-blooded real quickly. Left-hand side looks like the red team also putting pressure on there. So red team in control of the lanes right now, putting the blue team back on their heels. See if pressure continues.
I mean, there's no reason to give up pressure at the moment. Bakasura being one of your main sustained damage dealers in that solo lane, he's pretty much put out of this fight. Bastet leaping into very dangerous territory to try and get that backline minions. Bakasura gonna eat up a minion, putting himself in a much better situation to deal with Bologna. Bologna looking to silence, forcing him not to auto-attack minions, and he's just gonna continue taking poke damage from them. Unfortunately, Wesley Rose not quite great enough to land that complete bludgeon on top of him. That would be one dead Bakasura, so... he is in a dangerous straits. Bologna gonna look to zone him out, just saying like, come and fight me, bro. You got like 2 health. I'm gonna walk up to you and smack you and, you know, disarm you.
Artemis is just trying to hit some auto attach on Niche as Bacchus was having a body block because Artemis was just laying down the auto attacks on Niche.
It's a very rough thing when you're the auto attack receiver on the duo lane side. Bakasura did he pick up teleport already? He's got a 230-minute cooldown right now. So, forced to use that to try and stay relevant in this solo lane. Bakasura picking up teleport at, like, 2 minutes. So the...
Bacchus is dead. First blood. There it is, left-hand side as Artemis. There was a taunt on Athena. Athena was able to taunt Bacchus. Landed into a trap. Artemis, click, 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 dead. There goes Bacchus. First blood goes to Artemis. And she will have a very good opportunity to go back sooner than later to get devs versus the Chablanca that's in lane. So as Niche is still in trouble, the taunt comes in on Athena. And see as the volley will miss. It won't hit too much over there. Cool Hand just trying to give a little assistance to the duo lane.
Hoping to leash some experience. Going to help him get to level 5 a little faster. So it is a good move. Kali's looking to rotate towards this Bastet. She knows where she is, and she's Just going to try and zone her out from these mid lanes. Mids are coming up right now. Kali just in a kind of an odd position. Going to get a taunt on top of Agni. There's the stun, just a little bit off the mark. Poseidon coming in from the backside. He's going to crack and not even going to bother pulling. Uses the wave on top of Agni. Agni's going to dash out of there. I think he could have put that pull down just a little bit early and it would have possibly secured that kill. And Kali thinking about going on for Bastet under the tower, but decides not to. Even though she does have her ultimate available, it would put her in a very awkward spot, especially if you had to chase her to the back of the tower. She could have been taken down. Kali looking for the lash, unable to find it. The knock-up's going to be good. And the bombs also finding some damage on top of Kali and a couple in the mid lane there. So, nice contestation there for the left ones. Over on the right side, Red's going to get those as well. So,
he's in a world of trouble on the left side, though, because he is just being zoned out completely. Artemis level 6 at this point in time, and Jablanque just does not have the HP to go out there, and he's just too worried about that boar getting used and him just pretty much going down, as doesn't really have too much of an escape there.
What Jablanque really needs to do, exactly what he's doing right now. Oh my goodness, Bakasura taking out Wesley Rose on the right side, using that Regurgitate to get that kill, but Jablanque's got to try and play the denial game for Artemis as much as he can in the same way that she does to him. When those minions get towards his tower or just on his side of the map, he needs to start last hitting them and not worrying about clearing out the wave per se, because he needs to try and stay in a safe area where he can get experience, and if he clears out this wave like too quickly, he's going to put himself at a disadvantage. He does want to get all of this money as fast as he can because it's going to put him very close to his Devil Gloves. If he was going to get this, then he's going to go straight back to his attack speed, and hopefully that will give him just enough to go back for Devos. Because he needs to get those stacks building as soon as possible if he wants to have any chance against this Artemis. He's about 30 gold shy. I believe he's just going to go back and wait in the pool for it because there's not really much to do at the moment, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's just going to hang around there in the pool till he gets that 1,500 or 1,400 and get the Devil Gloves online. Head on back to wave. Wesley Rose going hard on Boxer. Boxer going to jump out of there. There's the rally on top of the disarm. She's looking for it under the tower. Uses the bludgeon and just barely misses the last shot. Unable to really get it all down. And Bastet here with the flag down. She's going to be in a world of pain. Oh, God, I clicked on the wrong thing. There it goes. Was the hand of the gods was used to help clear that out. Athena ulting in. This could be a good turnaround. Taunt on the Bastet. She's going to fall! Athena tanking the tower for Bologna. Very nice play there, and good rotation, as obviously it's a very hard thing for Athena to do, is to hit 4 and a right click, or left click even. So, you know, not a whole lot in planning necessary for Athena to come over there and help secure a kill for the solo lane, giving the red team just a small advantage in the numbers.
And my Smite EXE has stopped working.
No!
The curses of the Smite.
No. Alright, well, solo cast this while you take it on, get restarted. Might have had something to do with your audio driver. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
Probably this we'll see.
We will see. Bastet coming into the middle lane. The right mid's coming up pretty soon. The problem that Blue's going to have with this right mid is that they don't have the timer on it. They're just going to have to base it off of when these guys leave the mid lane to go for it. So if they can stall around here, maybe force them out a little bit, but see now they're kind of giving away that, yay, mids are coming up right now. Bastet looking for it. She's probably going to look to jump in, hog, and jump out, but she's going to be super careful of that Athena taunt. She's walking near the mids. No, she's not going to do it. She's going to let them go. Agni playing a dangerous game over there. Bastet jumping in. Going to look for a declaw. There it is. The cats are out. Everybody's out chasing onto Bacchus. There is the Intoxicate. Bombs landing. One down. Kali barely staying alive thanks to her ultimate. She's going to turn her attention to Bastet. And instead, Bakasura and Bastet are going to jump on her tower. The lash for, or the lovely Razor Strike from Bastet, able to take up a side. And this is going to be a Gold Fury for the blue team. Razor Whip. There we go. I finally know my ability. Artemis going to look to come over here with a boar. Athena ulting in. Bastet sees the Athena ring around, but Artemis is like, oh, goodness, get out. Boxer taking a good bit of damage as Wesley Rose is translated over and also walked his happy butt from the solo lane to the Gold Fury side. And he's going to be looking to go super deep on this. Does find a kill on top of Bakasura, who was just in a dangerous spot. Now, Bastet jumping on out. She's not going to look to jump back in quite yet. Nope. There it goes. And no Gold Fury for either team at this point, despite the lovely advantage they had on the blue team side, getting that double kill in the middle lane. Actually, it was a triple. They got 3.
Alrighty, I'm back. So where exactly are you at?
I am at 825, 26.
825, fast forwarding.
Kraken being used on Agni. There's the wave, and all is dead with the lovely Flame God, as the water will put him out for one more day. Kill from Poseidon in the mid lane. Let me know when you're getting up around 8 minutes, and I'll pause it. That pool, super annoying for Buckus. I'm at 8:55, and I paused it there. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Hit the L key because we don't want to desync.
Yeah, I did that. I'm at 8:25, 8:30, kind of just going through.
So when you get to 50, let it play like normal and start counting, and then I'll unpause it when you hit 55. And just don't pause it or anything. I'll just sync it up to you. Makes life easy.
52, 53, 4, 5.
And we're good. Bastet jumping into the mid lane. Poseidon looking for what he can. Uses the wave, but it's not going to be enough. The intoxicator goes out. The cats are going to be on top of both of them. It's a double kill in the mid for Bastet. And Bacchus cleans up the Athena with a whack to the face. Bellona coming in from the right side, looking to help out as much as she can. Kali also coming into the mid lane. They're going to be looking for this Gold Fury. Yet again, Agni coming back from the pool, ready and willing to fight. Artemis just hiding around the backside. She's got the boar ready. She's looking for the kills. There comes out Tusky. Traps not being used. Instead, they're going to turn their attention to her and blow her the hell up. Artemis falls, but Bellona getting some support as the Athena lands, and they're going to be able to take a kill out on top of Bakasura, who will fall to Kali, and then Bastet under attack from Bellona, who is just a little bit slowed, and she's going to dash forward, hit her with her lovely shield bash, and force them out. So Gold Fury thwarted yet again for the blue team.
That was a really good defense right there, as they were able to stop that from happening, and now they might turn it around themselves over here and actually pick it up, as 4 members of the red team, or 3 members of the red team, are on it. Poseidon's coming in. We'll see if he can do a little bit more damage, and they can get this hog off real fast. Wesley Rose doing what he can to zone out.
Oh, Athena gets it with her dying breath! As Bastet takes her out, but the disarm has happened. The pool, the wave barely misses. Kali's going as hard as she can on Bastet. Gets one more.
He's auto attack.
Oh my god!
Hit it. Here you go.
No! Smite kicked me out! Oh my god.
Smite is so bad today.
Why? Why? Why, God? Now we get to play this game in reverse! Oh my god.
Well, now I'm at 10:45.
Cool.
Oh my
I'll be right there.
This game today.
Oh boy, all the lovely problems that we're having
today.
today.
Crazy.
Oy, oy, oy.
Not only do we get pauses, we get disconnected. Maybe we should just do.
No, I don't have my mouse. I can't click on anything.
Oh my gosh, this game is just so ridiculous.
Why do you do this to me? Why, Grim Keeper, are you so amazing and following me at this moment in time in which I'm freaking out of the game? Because you're awesome and you think it's fun, and we're all having a blast here today, aren't we? Because Smite, it's out of beta. Exactly, Liberty George. Exactly, Spectator. Spectator is not out of beta, I can guarantee you that.
So, while we wait for you to load back in, I don't know if anyone has heard, though, but for all the people out there that are arena players, the arena map is getting a complete overhaul.
What? Overhaul? Again? Isn't this like the 4th one they've had? Say it ain't so.
I don't know exactly, but apparently they're getting a visual upgrade. I have a link to IGN, which has the article about it.
Nice. Powering through it 18 times, 16 times because math is hard.
Yeah, so that's the article right there on IGN about the visual overhaul. It seems to be having that Rome look, that Colosseum-esque look. So we'll see how that ends up turning out. And they should be revealing it, apparently. Rumor is during the spring fling.
This week.
This weekend. One of the days. Not too sure what day.
Alright, so you're at what? 10:45 you said?
10:45.
I'm at 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 31. 41, 42, 43. Oh, I went way down. Oh, I hit it. 45, 46, 47, 48. The Kraken will clean up the Agni, and Poseidon will live to see another day as Athena comes rolling on in there, uses the taunt onto Bakasura, but there is no pool available to follow that up. So Bakasura will skate out with a little bit of his life. 11:01, 11:02, 11:03, 4, 5.
Yep, we're good.
Yay!
We're good.
Over here on the left side, it looks like the Jablanc's doing a lot better. He's only one level behind and able to clear out the wave without too much fear for his own existence. As Athena will rotate over to that side to give her Artemis some support and push up the next wave, get some experience, leech some, and that will be that. So, the Gold Fury went to the lovely red team, as well as a couple kills. So, 9-9 at 11 minutes and 32 seconds, despite our exhausting problems that we've had this lovely game. Thank you all for watching. I am Demon Machine, and joining me is Freight Train X. Because he's got to throw the X on the end, because otherwise people wouldn't really know it's him. He's really extreme, because we live in the 90s.
Or because Freight Train was taken, and I had to add X to the end of it, because that's what the cool kids do.
Right, the cool kids of the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. So over here in the mid lane. 3 men, Poseidon putting his pool under him so he can prevent himself from taking damage from anybody leaping that way, and also really discouraging Bastet from jumping into him, because that would be really awkward. The stun's gonna not be quite good enough, but the shield wall will be enough to clean up the Bacchus. They're gonna turn their attention to Bastet, putting a pull, and the Kraken is on point, gets a lot of damage onto her. She's gonna jump out of the way, use the cats. I don't think it's quite the target she really wanted to go for with the cats, as the Athena just says, no thank you. And they're going to use a lovely wave to clean up the basket. She will be dead.
Blue team just has to pull together here real fast. I mean, they just dropped a few kills back to back right there, as they just got a red team just picking them off. Got to make sure that they just group back up and try to make sure that they rotate properly and they don't get picked out like that. Just going to extend red team's small lead that they have in gold and small lead in experience up here.
Yep, sadly all of my modifying the bloody bottom stuff is for naught. Because, there we go. Everybody's back according to having to restart Smite. There! Okay, so now everybody's across from each other again. So, Kali getting her Iqbal online, and she's going to probably be going into an Executioner maybe, or possibly into a Chin Size, although that is not quite the as optimal pick as it used to be, because of its several nerfs in the past little while. Good taunt from Athena, but was not quite on point as Bastet and Bacchus jump over. They're looking at Poseidon. He's going to bleed to death. Sadly, Athena unable to save him with that ultimate. Bakasura coming in now. Kali forced to use her ultimate. She will survive this onslaught from the Bakasura, but Athena very awkwardly out of position. She's going to lead them on quite a chase. Goodbye, Athena. It was lovely knowing you. You get hit by the D-Claw, and the cats used to clean up that kill. Maybe a little bit overkill.
Probably didn't need to use it, as Alone over here on the right-hand side maybe had a chance to pick her off if cats weren't used. But, hey, you have ultimates, use them, get the kill no matter what. He'll be back up shortly enough, as Artemis attempts to take the left-hand side Arpies, but she'll have the feeds in. The boar will be used, and she's in trouble over here, as looks like Bacchus and Agni will collapse a little bit on her, but she'll get away. Kali's incoming, hits the stun on Bacchus, and she's just chewing away. But there we go. Cruel Hand able to go ahead and clean up the Artemis this time around.
Yep. Able to just hop on in there and say, no, 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 no. You can't get away this much fighting without bleeding some. But over on the right side, Bologna having to deal with this wave. Checking out her build, she's gone right into a Runeforge Hammer, into some attack speed boots, so she's going to be pretty tanky to deal with Bakasura, but, you know, protection's not so awesome against Bakasura as died in the mid lane. That was the best death.
I don't even know. I was kind of at mid lane, and I don't even know what happened. I'm going to imagine Whirlpool just killed Cruel Hand on Bastet, as Poseidon was surrounded by 2 or 3 members of his team, and there's no one else on the blue team around. So Bastet getting picked off once again. Just positioning a little bit of a factor, as if she was in a better spot, probably would not have occurred, and she would have lived to see another day. Or she just wanted to get the base back faster, and because dying is the fastest way to get the base.
Yeah, that is very true. Agni successfully dodging the pool and notices it being put behind him, walks around, and then uses his dash to get away from the Bellona. So very well played there by Sir White Goodman, because if he had tried to just turn around and dash, he'd have been very dead. The pool would have caught him. Poseidon likely would have crackened. He wouldn't have crackened him because it's not available, but he would have, you know, done more damage, and Bellona would have really wanted to have some fun. Bakasura being forced out of the right lane because Bellona says, no, 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 no.
Yeah, Baka doing a lot of rotating. He's got 7 assists over there, but only 1 kill to his name. But that's caused Bellona to be able to take that tower. He's kind of farm up the right-hand side a little bit, as Shablanke is trying to chase the Artemis. Athena ultimate is going to be used on Artemis to try to give a little bit of protections. I don't know if it's really going to help her too much, as she's really low, and Bolas will split off and end up killing her. Shablanke not done yet. Oh, man, he's done. He's done.
Yeah, he's kind of done. It was... Artemis didn't... She should have kept running. She was out of there.
She ran back to the left, down lane, when she could have turned right and gone back to tower. And little awkward right there, not going back to your tower to try to get a little help. But Bola still probably would have cleaned up the kill, as purple buff was defended.
Yep.
Nope. Purple buff was.
Yep. Athena got the buff for her Artemis. If it's gray, it was picked up by the enemy. If it was, or the red team, if it was blue, then it was, or colored, then it was picked up by the.
Oh, this Gold Fury team. Whirlpool did hit Kraken in top of the Gold Fury. He's gonna hit a couple, but not the most on point Kraken, as the damage is continuing. Destruction. Kali has to get out of there. Intoxicates, just drunken people all over the place, as Wesley Rose is just trying to sober up and get out of town, but he'll take a free trip back to base, and well. Sir White Goodman cleaning up Wesley Rose right there, as the drunken Bellona could not withstand the onslaught of 4 members of blue team.
Obviously, she doesn't have quite the tolerance that she used to. She is more of a warrior, less of a drinker. Over on the left side, they're going to work on that tower as hard as they can. Artemis coming in there to defend it. She's going to do it from a safe distance, using the volley to scare off the Bakasura, and then everybody else just going to kind of fall back.
This
allowing her
to
clear out some waves.
In the left-hand lane, just like versus hanging out and going back to his side, farming up. He's just like, oh, I'll split XP 3 ways. Farm up, man. Go away. Do things.
They're gonna go for possibly a 4-man split now. So who got that? Red team got the Gold Fury. Red team got the Gold Fury in that last engagement. So in the charts, they're still up by 3K. Artemis is going to be zoning out. Jablanc, just denying him experience. This is a very common method where it comes to higher level play, where you're letting the minions try and kill each other. See, like, now Jablanc has lost. She really wants that one minion to die. The big minion is the one you really want to die, because he gets that stack, that free stack there. He just got the experience. But if you can get that big minion to die, it's a significant XP loss. And Jablanc just wouldn't have gotten it. So, you know, it's good to let that happen when you have the opportunity and are able to. It can increase your lead. It's as close to, like, a Dota 2 killing your own minion thing to prevent the enemy from getting the gold for it. You just let them kill each other. You just take the last shot so that way you get the maximum amount of gold for it. And, you know, that's kind of where it is. Agni getting taunted. Actually, right in the middle of his dash, he's going to lay just barely alive. Oh, my God. He's got less than... What is his health? His health is at 50. It was at 40.
Whirlpool.
He just had to put a pull down.
Yeah. Whirlpool will go ahead and clean that up, as that was relatively interesting to see Agni just last on that long. And this time Bacchus in trouble. The big man will just jump his way out, as this drunk Santa Claus is belching on top of 2 members in mid. He's just kind of fighting him off. But on the back right side, Kali able to go ahead and clean up a kill. Oh, Athena ulting on top of Wesley Rose. The taunt comes in to save. Oh, the bleed by Cruel Hand was able to secure it. But that was a beautiful taunt and ultimate by Athena. Oh, the big man's jumping back in, and he's belching all that wine and liquor out, and the stun comes out from Kali. And, well, they might try to clean up this. Let's see if they can get this Bastet here. She's really low. Oh, Poseidon, please hit an auto attack. There you go.
The most frustrating thing to do as a Poseidon is when you hit that trident and you're just like, stop running around me in circles! Please, I want to hit you! Stop! Stop it! But Poseidon able to clean up the Bastet, also going to be able to clean up the mid tower, giving Red Team yet some more gold in the lead. They're about 5k ahead as it stands, 4.8 to be exact. So, continuing on this fight, Jablanc sitting there for a reason, I'm not sure. He was trying really hard to deny experience there. Made those minions kind of wait. So actually it was a good idea because it will slow down his minions a little bit so they won't meet directly in the middle of the lane. So it's going to allow him to farm from a little safer position, allowing him to thus use the branching bowls as well to get a little poke onto Artemis. Bacchus and Agni splitting those left back harpies. Mid camp's coming up. This can be possibly another fighty moment, but Athena and Poseidon looks like they might just give up these left mids for the red buff. But they might make it time now. Bacchus has already got them started. He's going to whack them a few times. Kali looking for what she can. Who got those? I think that was Bacchus got those. And then Bastet gets them in the right. Kali gonna run up here. She could use the stun to get rid of that lovely, lovely bubble. And she does just so. Now there's a 4-man grouping in the mid lane. Bologna here in mid. Nice taunt there by... Oh, just an absolute whiff of a Kraken. Poseidon couldn't see what was going on and decided it was time to throw out a Kraken, but it was unsuccessful. Bakasura gonna fall as Bologna follows that one up. Bologna now turning her attention to Bastet. Bacchus gonna try and peel for her. On the backside, Poseidon gets taken out by the Agni. Agni does, and then gets cleaned up by the Kali, but that was an amazing turnaround by Agni, who looked like he was just dead to rights. He was able to land a good dash and flame wave, doing a ton of damage to Poseidon, able to clean that up, and Bologna still in the mid lane.
Wesley Rose just in the middle of 2 members of blue. I don't really understand why he was staying that long when he had an out, but well, staying, trying to get a couple minions. Again, maybe just wanted that free trip back to base. That's about it, as he'll endure a 35-second longer penalty, but he gets back to base, gets to buy his items quicker. Gold Fury will be started by blue team. Well, maybe. Bacchus. Big Candy Cane will start hitting it. Oh, there's a TP coming in on top of the blue side as Artemis can't get to that ward. So that's 4 members at the Gold Fury. Artemis now gets an Athena ult on top of her to go ahead and help defend it, and it looks like the disengage has begun for blue, and Bastet will just secure this red buff, and this will be the next little fight, as this is... Blue team needs this to get back into it. If they can get a couple kills here in this Gold Fury, they could really turn around, but Athena taunt is good, as the cats were used kind of far away from anybody, and they'll chase Kali around, but not really going to do too much there as blue is now backing up. This is not really a good sign, as Artemis will start soloing the Gold Fury.
Yeah, Bastet just went back right there, and Kali's going to be coming from the backside, looking to pinch. There's the nice
Kraken
pinch.
Is up, though, so another... Oh, they did miss the taunt there, but that can give that another 13 seconds, and that's Kraken. That's taunting the Kraken. That's death for blue. So they have to be weary of that.
Very painful is that combination. Bologna gun zoning duty, doing a lot of damage to that Bakasura. They're going to use the flag, and the Kraken, unfortunately, not going to connect except on Bakasura, who's going to fall. And now Bacchus will fall.
Demo XP. And Bacchus just gave Demo XP a free kill on Artemis. That's really... I don't understand that play by Bacchus, as he was not in the threshold to go ahead and get to that kill, or that Gold Fury down. And Whirlpool used, Bastet just trying to get out of there. Beads pops so she doesn't get crippled, so she can jump out of there, but Taunt comes in. She's in trouble in this tower. Sir White Goodman just trying to get bombs, but Agni now in the middle of a tower destruction. Oh, the cat's body block for the Agni. Sir White Goodman escaping again as the cats will body block.
Beautiful use of the cats to prevent Kali from following up on the kill on the Agni. I mean, those cats couldn't have acted any better if you gave them treats all day.
Yeah, no, not at all. As on the left-hand side, we have the one-on-one battle that we've probably been looking for, and both ADCs just trying to hit something here. They're 1, 2, a couple auto attacks. Oh, one more.
Ow!
There it is.
So
Niche.
close.
Niche cleans it up. Minions did help him there, as a few of the minions were hitting Artemis earlier, so she took a couple shots from minions, not too much, most of that coming from Niche himself, as both popping their sprint 3s, I believe, there, and just going at it. Always entertaining when both ADCs just go greater sprint and they just go, all right, let's go. And then the best man win. In this case, it was Niche. And you'll take a free tower for that right there, which is what Blue needed, as they're still up in the kills, but they're down everywhere else. So one of those games that, oh, Niche was getting too greedy over there. He wanted that purple buff, but he'll walk into 2 members, weakening Curse Use. He's slowing down that Treblanc, and Wesley Rose is not going to let this kill get away if he can help it. Oh, beautiful Eagles rally right on top of the Treblanc.
Ow, the bleed from the Kali Lash. He was out. He had that. He was getting out scot-free. The cats did their job yet again. They body blocked. But Kali's Lash knows no bounds, or no walls, or no other objectives other than your soul. And they came in, secured the kill for Kali, and also made LeBlanc very sad. Because he was like, I was doing so good, and I just gave it up. Ugh, why did I go check the purple? Why didn't I have a ward up there? Red very well on the wards. There are very few wards of blue up there. There's only 3, but bottom left, red just says, we want to know everything. And in the middle lane...
That just got cracked into the face, as Anna Turtle will end up getting a kill, but the Kraken did most of the work.
As per norm, I mean, Poseidon building very... He's gotten a cooldown, but he does have the power boots. He's looking for a lot of damage. He's got the Warlock sash for the extra sustain.
He's able to get a couple. The boar will come out, and that will go onto the Bacchus over there.
Oh my goodness! Look at Bologna!
Wesley Rose, you're taking too much tower. Go home, you're drunk. There you go.
No, Bacchus died.
I know, but he still was probably drunk because he really went into that tower.
But Bacchus died.
He's backing.
Kali looking to go on to LeBlanc. She's just going to start ripping him apart. LeBlanc puts the poison darts on there. Does she have the ultimate? No, she does actually, but she's not. Oh!
There you go, Treblanc. Yeah, that's why Treblanc is so dangerous. Again, hitting the greater sprint, able to go ahead and catch right back up. No worries, as the lifesteal is real. Demo XP picking up a kill on Sir White Goodman, as he was a 2v1 scenario over there.
He was looking for the kill on Poseidon. He almost had him, but Athena came in taunted, and Artemis just says, nah, I'm Artemis. Don't you know? You know who I am, right? Like, I just hit you 5 times, and you take a bajillion damage and crit. So Artemis cleans that one up. Able to stall out the Fire Giant, though, was the blue team. So worth it. They're going to also get the counter warding down.
3 Gold Furies that Red Team's gotten. Red Team's gotten the 3 Gold Furies so far. If Blue Team gets... Blue Team's still very much in this game, even though they're down a couple of kills now and they're down on the gold charts, but they're playing very well. As long as they can secure the big guy, which is the Fire Giant, coming up at some point in time, that would be the next big engagement, and that's probably going to dictate where this game ends up going, as the mid-tier 1 for Red is almost down, leaving just tier 2s available for them.
Yeah, I mean, currently they're dead even in towers. They both have 4 towers. It's just which lane are their towers in. LeBlanc looking to fight this Artemis again. I think Artemis is a little wary of her last engagement there as she sees Bastet coming over. I'm sure it was called out. They don't have any wards over there particularly, so, you know, good team communication. Boxer are going to get these left mids in the meantime. Looking to smack it, but Athena looking for the taunt. He will give up that mid as he did not want to get killed by a Kraken. Because, you know, taunts and Krakens go together like bread and butter.
Well, I like what Poseidon's doing here. Going into a Magi's Blessing to try to eliminate some of that CC. You got a Bacchus burp that's going to be annoying. You got an Agni stun. You've even got Bacchusura's regurgitate, able to go ahead and take away that bubble. So, I mean, he's trying to get himself out of situations so he can give himself some more peel. So, good decision to go.
I mean, he's already got some very good damage with that Warlock Sash and the Spear of the Magus. He's pretty good. I mean, the only thing he really wants to do to tap off that damage is a Rod of Tahuti or a Soul Reaver. Typically, Rod is the more consistent damage because you want to spread the damage to everybody. You just don't want to get that one target quite dead. I mean, it's nice and it gets you a kill, but when you put instead of getting a kill, if you put everybody at a quarter health, then the rest of your team comes in and does the work, and you still get some, you know, assistance for it. But it gets the job done, and it gets you the victory, not so much the slash lines that you're looking for.
I also like what Artemis is doing, not electing go into Ichabod. Her build, as 2 members of her team already have it, and they don't stack. So with Kali being in the jungle and being everywhere and hitting the same targets typically as Artemis would, not going to get that benefit. So going straight into Executioner, Deathbringer will just put her damage online faster. So good use of the build right there. Not really needing Ichabal as, you know, it's not going to be that big of a deal with two of her members having, especially Bologna and Akali, that are just going to go crazy attack speed happy anyways. And Red looking to get the 4th Gold Fury if they can.
Bologna and Bakasura just having fun over here. There's the Eagles rally on top of Bakasura. There's the bludgeon. One more hit. There is the Scourge. Going to clean up Bakasura on the right side. This is going to give them a free go-ahead in the Gold Fury to fight if they want to. Red team looking for that. Bologna going to be rotating over. Is she going to go counter ward Fire Giant first? I don't know if she doesn't have a ward on her, does she? Nope.
No, she doesn't have a Sentry ward, so she's just going to come to mid and see if she can get some damage in. Bludgeon used again, misses that time though. Taunt connects on the Bacchus. Not really the big target you were looking for. Big man pops out of there. Oh, Bastet has to use the cat call. Just try to escape. Wesley Rose now in between a couple of blue team members.
Weakening Curse used. Or Enfeebling Curse.
Yeah, it's actually an Enfeebling Curse to slow down the attack speed that they have on that side, which is also a good item. Really not a lot of healing coming out of there. The Kraken connects. Cruel
Kraken
going
nailed.
down to another Kraken.
Fire Giant! Oh, beautiful time. The flag Eagles rally is up, and the Bacchus will go down. This is going to be a free Fire Giant after Kali takes 2 tower shots. They're going to head their little happy butts over there and cheer all the way. Woohoo, we get a free Fire Giant. But Agni and Bakasur are not going to let that happen scot-free. Somebody's going to be forced to do some zoning duty here. If they're not paying attention, they could get this stolen or they could get killed pretty quick. But they're going to burn this thing down so fast. Oh, my God. Jeez, these guys know what damage limiters are?
There was, yeah, that was just melting the Fire Giant, if there was ever such a thing.
He's already very hot, but they just made him, like, completely disintegrate.
And the towers will begin to fall. Same concept as the last game, though, where you still have a couple towers up and available for you if you're the blue team. You really just want to try to let those go at the worst. You don't want to lose those Phoenixes. Try to go ahead and delay the inevitable. I can't speak today. You know what I'm trying to say.
Inevitable!
That's the word I want, and they have to make sure they last till the next Fire Giant engagement, and they can keep up their Bacchus, as the big man needs to be able to leap in there and get a burp off and take that Fire Giant this time around.
He just needs to jump in there and bounce people up and be like, ha 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 ha, you're all very, very light and malleable, while I am very fat and bouncy. Oh, that's so good. So, red team's going to be looking to group up here. Artemis picking up that Rage Blade. The Rage. I always call it a Rage Blade because it looks like a blade too, so stuff it. But, Rage Deathbringer online. She's going to be going into... Maybe she's going into a... She's probably going to go into an Aussie.
Oh, no, attack speed. Yeah, that's going to be probably an Aussie, more than likely, yeah. Go that double lifesteal. As Blanque is... This is, again, what you don't want to... If the team has Fire Giant, you don't want to be alone, and Shablanca is alone. Beads used, Whirlpool, not going to connect as his beads were still good. Shablanca, please run away and give up this tier 1 tower. It's not worth it.
Hey, guess what? There's a Bologna behind you!
Other side. Oh, Bologna just misses the ultimate. A little overshot right there as Shablanca's like, yo, team, I need you. Come try to help this tower as there is a teleport by Bakasura.
Ooh!
He'll just get taunted to start as they saw that teleport coming in.
The risk you take as the teleport. Oh, Wesley Rose gonna get blown up really fast. The Kraken use connects with 3. Puts Agni so very low. The wave will find him on the backside, and we'll be able to clean up the Jablanc on the front side. Bach is next to go. Bastet needs to get on out of there. She's got to give up that tower and defend the Phoenix. The pool is just too scary. Too scary.
That's what happens when you try to sit there and just defend towers that you don't necessarily need to defend. As Artemis is split pushing the right-hand lane, this is going to keep going down. This is definitely a Phoenix. Beads used on Cruel Hand, and she's going to leap back in, try to get the wave, but he's going to be crippled on. He can't go back if you're crippled, Bastet. So,
it's game.
Yeah, GG for the red team, I should say, as this should just be...
Artemis got the minions on the right side. She can take out the Phoenix. They're just going to go straight to the Titan.
Yeah, Artemis is skipping it. It's a wipe.
Good game, man. That was exciting.
Red team just ended up taking that at the very end right there. They got that Fire Giant and just able to just dominate that left-hand lane with the team fight presence.
I mean, that's the biggest reason why you defended Phoenixes. and you don't try to put up a huge defense at your tier 2s, especially when they have fire. Your tier 2 doesn't do as much shot damage. The Phoenixes do put out more actual damage onto the player, initial hits and everything, so it stacks up really fast and it makes it much harder to tank. But tier 2, Athena and Bologna were just like, I don't care. So the Kraken was super duper on point. They kind of baited him into that. They got in that fight, and Bologna, I mean, she died, but she's like, you guys all jumped on top of me, and then all we needed was a Kraken to take you 3 out. So, woo, Poseidon 10-4, doing the work. Did I lose you, Freight?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
Yep, I just ended up hitting home too fast, so I cannot see that wonderful damage as I was too click happy.
That's cool, that's cool. So, running over the damage here on who is top damage. Poseidon, 20,000. Shockingly, Panda Turtle, 21k player damage on Kali. 22, leading the pack. Not leading the pack, but Demo XP bringing up 22, and then Bologna at 26,000. Oh my god. The entire red team's just above 20k, except for Athena, who's at 10. But over on the blue side, Agni leading them with 25,000. DeBlanc shortly thereafter at 19. But very good game by these guys. Very exciting to watch. And hopefully this next game will allow us to watch it in completion and not make us stop in the middle because it's like, no, we don't want you watching stuff. Please leave the game. We've had enough. Your ticket is run out. Please get another ticket and we can stamp it at the door. So, you know, we don't want that to happen. So, time for our 9 o'clock game to be starting as soon as possible because we were just having all sorts of times with that one. Not to mention the lag intermittent things. Woo! So, let's see what's going on for the 9 o'clock game. Looks like they are